Hey everybody, I'm the Eternal Composer, and welcome to the next part of my VGC season. Of the Pokemon VGC season of 2020, beginning in the winter. So, anyways, while I'm about to go on and try and climb back from what we had previously, I would like to show you the team that you can now rent out for yourself and use for yourself, and hopefully you can do well. I had finally finished the team, and I'm pretty excited about that, so let's see how we do with the team, well, the new team, that is, in VGC. Anyway, well, I would also like to mention that while previously I didn't do exactly too great, there is, like I had also said previously, only one way to go up. Well, never mind. There's only one way to go, which is up. Theoretically, I could go down, but nah. Anyway, besides that, I would also like to mention that the nickname of the team, as you may have seen, is nicknamed Guns N' Roses. As well as most of the team members are nicknamed after members of Guns N' Roses, or at least had been in part of affiliation. Now let's look at their team. Okay. I believe I've seen this team previously. I believe this is a Trick Room team, and previously I had seen that they usually bring out Chandelure and either Togekiss or Chandelure and Hatterene. So I want something that can take care of that Chandelure. So I'm probably going to bring in Dragapult, and then I'm thinking Scrafty just in case he brings in his Trick Room user, so that way I can deal with that first. Let's see, because the Trick Room user is probably going to be the Hatterene, which is usually going to have a Focus Sash on them. Okay. And then in the back, just in case I bring in the Corviknight, I'm going to be bringing in... You know what? Let's bring in Duraludon and Roserade. So we'll go Dragapult, Scrafty, Duraludon or Duraludon, whichever way you prefer to pronounce it, and Roserade. Unfortunately, it's not showing the nicknames of the team I had actually given, or the nickname of, you know, the Pokemon I had given. Also, that is one hell of a stare. 1,000-yard-mile stare, huh? Anyway, if I'm going to want to do good and not lose, which I do not want to do because I want to climb back up from the... Okay, so he does bring the Togekiss, and he does bring that. I'm curious to see what he's going to go for. Okay. Now, my idea is... Okay, let me think. I know from previous experience I can't outspeed that Togekiss. However, with Scrafty, I can go for the Fake Out onto the Togekiss, then have Dragapult go and use Phantom Force on the Chandelure. Or, you know, that move, Max Phantasm. My bad. Fake Out on Togekiss. I go first, so that means Togekiss will not be able to use Follow Me first. Therefore, ensuring that I'm going to be able to theoretically at least get my hit done on that Chandelure, hopefully knock it out. Next turn, what am I going to have to do? If I don't knock out that Chandelure now, I'm going to be in a huge trouble if I don't knock it out with that Togekiss. That Togekiss is going to be a pain in the butt. So I might, if I knock out that Chandelure, I'm thinking switch in Duraludon over... Okay, thank God I knock it out. Nice! Switch in Duraludon over Scrafty. Because he's probably going to go for a Fake Out, or not a Fake Out, he's going to go for Follow Me more than likely, or, depending on whatever he switches in next, could be the next most likely thing. So he does go in Hatterene, shoot. I think what I'm going to want to do is, let's see, going to Max Phantasm, Hatterene, but in case Togekiss goes for Follow Me, which it more than likely will, and Hatterene is more than likely going to go and switch, use Trick Room, I'm going to go and put in my Duraludon, however you pronounce it, I don't care. I've been catching myself pronouncing it each which way, and at this point, it's just that Pokemon. Okay, so he does go for the follow me. Hatterene, go for that Trick Room. I know you're gonna do it. Oh, so I do... Okay, never mind. Duh. My brain just immediately skipped like several... Nice! I knock it out in one hit. That's gonna be helpful. I was not anticipating it actually living a hit. Nice. And it does go for that Trick Room. I knew you would, you little minx. Okay. Now, thankfully... Let's see. Also, I apologize if you could hear my cat in the background. She seems to be very supportive of me and my VGC endeavors. Shoutouts to Zoe the cat. Okay, Appleton. What are you gonna do, little buddy? I'm curious. You know what? I could probably live a hit from the Appleton, but I know that Hatterene is definitely gonna go after me. So, what I'm going to do... I'm gonna waste that Hatterene's... No, that Hatterene is more than likely gonna Dynamax. But it would help to go for a Max Guard. Appleton, I don't exactly know what that thing's gonna do. Hatterene is going to unleash a devastating move on whatever I'm gonna do. So I could protect and waste out their Trick Room. Or I'm going to Steel Beam and go for that Hatterene just immediately. Because a Hatterene can only target one of us at a time. And he is going to Dynamax. He is probably going to be Dynamaxing the Appleton, which is probably his G-Max Pokemon. Let's see... Actually, wait, that Pokeball, wasn't that Hatterene's Pokeball? No, okay. So he Dynamaxes Big Boy. Aw, he's adorable. Oh, those eyes, maybe not so much, but... Aw, look at him. He's most certainly going to die. Max Quake. Oh, he goes for the Max Quake on my Duraludon. And I live it, thank God. Nice job, Duraludon, hanging on in there. So unfortunately, the special defense of Hatterene is going to live. I am going to live that Dazzling Gleam as well for my Duraludon. Actually, wait, would I? No, I unfortunately don't live a... Oh, shoot, I needed that. What I can do, however... No, I don't... Would Roserade live any of this? You know what? I made it so my Roserade should be able to live special attacks. I had actually just recently changed that. Previously, I had made it so Roserade would be able to live certain attacks, or defensive attacks, physical attacks, I should say. And because of that, I had realized, like, okay, you know what? I'm going to end up needing one of them over the other, so I'm going to go with that instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly over onto the Appleton. Actually, hold on. Dragapult's probably going to be taken out if he's able to survive whatever he's going to go for. I'm actually going to go for the Sleep Powder. Actually, no, I can't go for Sleep Powder. That Hatterene more than likely has Magic Bounce. Shoot. So I'm actually going to go for the Sludge Bomb and try and get some damage off on this Hatterene. This Hatterene is the bigger threat to me. More than likely, it's going to live it. Next is on me. Interesting. Yeah, more than likely, it's now going to live it because it's at a +2 special defense. So yikes. Unless I can get the poison off, in which case that would be good chip damage. So in this case, okay, Dazzling Gleam. That's probably going to knock out Dragapult. Oh, and it doesn't. Interesting. Attaboy, you guys. Also, neat little fun fact, my Dragapult's nickname is Axel, and haha, my Roserade's nickname is Roselle. Axel Rose, haha. Okay, anyway, so that Hatterene took a good chunk of damage. Unfortunately, I do not have Protect on this Roserade, so this Roserade is going to be going down. The most I can do at this point is probably just go for a Sludge Bomb and hope for the best, which is not going to happen, but whatever. However, this is somewhat nice because I can stall out these, I can stall out that one churn. Oh, I do live that, thankfully. Let's see. It's going to give me a nice little bit of health, but I don't believe I'm going to survive the next attack from that Hatterene. It's going to go for the Psychic. That's going to knock me out. Alright, that was a crit, but that didn't matter. Thanks, Roselle. You did your job. You were able to get some good ship on that. Okay, this, unfortunately, does not kill the Appleton. Shoot, I lost... No. No. Hold on. Let me think. Okay. Let me think. I'm gonna have to protect with both Pokemon. That's a given. Intimidate isn't going to mean much because they're both special attackers. Okay, and Appleton is no longer going to be able to hit me through my Protect. Hold on, how longer of Trick Room is up? Let's see. Trick Room is up for one more turn. Perfect! Let's go for a Protect. Protect, I'm going to go for the Fake Out on the Hatterene. That should buy me just enough time to be able to do all of this. What I need to happen is... Okay. Mega Drain, he's gonna go for me. I can live that. Okay, Appleton is going to be in health. Okay. I flinched. Shoot, now it all comes down to this. Who do I take out? I can't use Outrage. Fly is going to be a 2-turn move. So what I need to do is I need to take out that Hatterene. Okay. I need to do this. I need to go Fly onto the Hatterene. Unless my close combat can kill that Hatterene, which I doubt. I'm gonna need to... shoot, I hate this. Because if I Protect, I'm only dealing a little bit of damage, or... Yeah, you know what? No, I'm gonna Protect with this Crafty. Oh, but shoot, you know what? Hatterene can go for a Trick Room the next turn. Oh, but he did Protect, okay. So now that he wasted his Protect on this turn, that means that he's not going to be able to use it next turn. Perfect. Okay, oh man. Getting just a little bit of HP back from that. Hatterene, I believe, does not live this, what is it? Fly. Wait, out of all things, why did I choose Fly? I should have watched the frickin' Max or Phantom Force. Damn it. Okay, that might cost me something. You know what? I'm going to close combat the Hatterene, just in case it doesn't kill. And if it does kill, then it just goes on to hit Appleton. Perfect, that is a kill confirmed. Nice job, Dragapult. Close combat if we can get more than half damage. Okay, that's close enough. Excuse me. Okay, go for the Giga Drain on me. Perfect. Oh, but that's gonna do a hell of a lot of damage. Okay, perfect. Dragapult is still recovering just a little bit of HP left. Scrafty is also recovering a little bit. That Appleton is recovering a good chunk. Yikes. He's gaining back a lot of HP, but I don't believe he's going to be able to live. Ah, shoot, should I go for Outrage or Fly? You know what? I'm going to go for Outrage. Outrage does more damage, and he is a Dragon type. Then I'm also going to go for the close combat and see if I can deal as much damage as humanly possible. Let's see if this is going to work. Come on, Dragapult. I'm counting on you on this one. Hell yeah! Nice job! I needed that one. Nice, and we sealed the win against Hero. Thank you, Dragapult, and thank you, Scrafty and Roserade. You guys did your work. Let's check their team just in case. Let's see what they have. Okay. Orb. Trick Room. Oh, so you are also a Trick Room user. Interesting. Pretty standard so far of what I'm seeing. Healer. You have healer. Interesting. Okay. I have seen magic bounce in some of these, and I'm also seeing healer in some of these. To keep that in mind. You do have focus sash. It's usually a given. Okay. Flamethrower on this one. Okay. Babiri Berry. Interesting that you have. Okay. Actually, no, I believe I saw Babiri Berry on the token case I was using from the rental team. Choice Scarf Dragapult. Okay. Interesting. Wait, what are you specially trained in? You're trained in special attack. Okay. Oh, and attack. Okay. That's interesting. But not speed. Well, you are, but it's probably 4 UVs, minimal investment. Okay, and you are trained in HP and special defense. Okay. So with that all known, let's go into the next battle. Take a drink from the water. Always good to keep hydrated. And look at those nice, delicious points, huh? Today's episode is brought to you by water. It's good, refreshing, and it's healthy for you. Lewis, alright. This is interesting. I'm gonna foresee wanting to use my Scrafty. He has 2 Intimidate users. Okay. Let's see. He's probably going to bring in... I'm thinking either Dragapult... what's your face? Growlithe. No, Arcanine. Or... Goblin. Gobby. I don't know what your name is right now. So, I'm gonna go in Scrafty. Actually, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna go in Dragapult and Whimsicott. Because I want to ensure I'm doing max damage. I want to start strong on this one. I need to play strong against them. If I play too defensive, they're gonna go right over me. Scrafty is gonna be helpful, though. But... yeah, you know what? Scrafty... and Roserade, actually. Roserade to help them put them to sleep. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so who do you bring in first? I'm anticipating what I had said earlier. So he does bring in Grimmelsnark, Gobby. And Arcanine. Okay, so he does have one special... he has one Intimidate user on the field now. But that's not going to be able to affect me because I am a Dragapult with Clear Body. Okay, now, who's a bigger threat to me? I'm going to go after the Arcanine. I do not like messing with these things. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and... should I max Phantasm? I'm actually going to max Wormwind, in case this Arcanine lives, as well as because I want to lower down that Grimmelsnarl's ability. So what I'm going to do is, instead of... should I go for Tailwind instead? I'm going to Helping Hand instead. Because he's a priority user, he's probably going to go for Thunder Wave, and I at least want to make sure I'm going to be doing max damage. Because if I use Fling, which I am going to be doing minimal investment, but I want to make sure I get off the Helping Hand first. Realistically, he's probably going to go... actually, no, unless he goes for Reflect. Huh. In which case, if I did Fling, that would have been a free +3 attack. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for a Taunt instead. And fortunately, I am able to not, well, really be affected by it right now. You know, because I went first. And that's a dead Arcanine. Hell yeah. Okay, who are you going to bring in? He's probably going to bring... you know what? Who did he bring in is a question. Thinking either Gyarados or... who else did he have in the background I was thinking of? Dexterity? Maybe. He might bring that. Not sure. He brings in the Gyarados, okay. Okay, so what I'm going to go for is I'm going to go for another Max Wormwind, lower down the attack of this Gyarados in case it lives, because that Gyarados is probably going to immediately go for a, actually what I could do, fling into the Dragapult. Dragapult goes, probably kills the Gyarados if it does go for its Dynamax, which it looks like it's going for right now. So let's see how this plays out. I'm thinking, I believe I've seen Max Steel Spike on these things, so it's probably going to try and target Whimsicott, and if not, it's probably going to go for Max Water, Max whatever it's called, Max Geyser on my Dragapult. So he goes for Light Screen. Interesting. Does he think I'm a special... I believe he thinks I'm a special attacker, not a physical attacker. So this is going to seal up real nicely against that Gyarados, because that is a fried fish right now. And let's see how that works. I believe that should be a one-hit, one-kill. And it is! Nice job, Dragapult! You are doing fantastic. Okay, and who do you bring up next? You bring in another Dragapult. Interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Max Wormwind on Dragapult, and I believe now my Tailwind, or my Taunt has worn off. Let me double check just in case. Oh, Taunt goes for... Interesting. Taunt usually never lasts that long. So I'm actually going to go for a Moonblast on that Dragapult. I do not want that thing living. Interesting, it goes for a Sucker Punch, but I will live that, thankfully. And just in case Dragapult does kill the other, I will be able to do a good sizable chunk of damage to Grimmelsnarl using the Moonblast. Let's see how this plays out. So you live that, which you're definitely not going to live this next attack now. Nice. In case that Grimmelsnarl even does have any attacks, it's basically going to be doing nothing against me. Hell yes, Dragapult. You have done wonderfully. Now, let's see. Finish this off. Let's go for Fly on the Grimmelsnarl. Let's see. No, well, it's helping. Actually, yeah, that's right, I can't. Just Moonblast. That's going to be good enough. And that's it. That is the second win of this video for today. And if I remember correctly, that means I have now caught up. Oh, thank God. Let's see. Nope, that will be it for me. However, let's check this real quick. Ranked battles. Update rank. Now, that's right, I'm also going to be in rank 7. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, and that means I go and move up into the Great Ball tier. Nice. 20 BP. I'll take that. There we go. 5 wins, 3 losses. I'm catching up, and I have caught up. Nice on. So, what I should mention before I end this is you will be seeing this on the following Tuesday, which this should be Tuesday by the time you're seeing this. However, that means that by the time you are seeing this, I will have finished my actual tournament I will be participating on, which is on Sunday, January 12th. So the next time you hear from me will be after said tournament, and I will gladly discuss how the tournament went, what my placing was, how everything was. So I'm very excited. It's going to be over here in Southern California, as I'm a resident of, SoCal. And I'll let you know how that goes. I've been preparing this team for a long while, been testing it out. That's probably what took me the longest, was testing it out, making sure it was well, and then implementing it and, you know, raising and breeding it in-game. And, yeah, that's that. Definitely looking forward to tomorrow and participating in another tournament. I have taken a bit of time off from, participating in tournaments for a while, and I'm definitely glad to be back in it again. So again, by the time you see me next time, it will be after the tournament, and I will gladly discuss how everything went. But until then, I will see you guys next time. This has been the Eternal Composer, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See ya.